Guys, welcome back. My internet is so bad right now. I cannot. I am literally going to mald right now. It's my birthday today, so I'm trying to prevent myself from malding. Not going well so far. Anyways, I am going to start recording at the same time as streaming because I don't want to lose the video. So I will just record at the same time. In case if this goes to shit, at least I have a backup. Anyways, as we were continuing Xavier's quest, we're currently on the chapter 1 of this story, event story. And we're in this abandoned building. The entire building is shrouded in gloom. Its thick walls keep out sunlight from the outside world. After a quick safety check, I enter the building and find Xavier, who has already gone inside ahead of me. A sharp, acrid smell permeates the air. It's almost hard to breathe. Trap designed to prevent predators from escaping are scattered throughout the building. The walls are marred with bloodstains and scratch marks. There are signs of desperate attempts. It looks like many predators were brought here for experiments, and most of them didn't make it out alive. Xavier, doesn't it feel like we walked into a haunted house? As the flashlight swings around, it illuminates a ghastly, disembodied head. It's staring at us. The unsettling sight makes me stumble back. My heart is pounding as I struggle to process what I just saw. The light shifts and illuminates a head that appears on an X-ray.
Were you scared?
You just trying to scare with the head? He's so freaking goofy. What is this? Congratulations, you can add intimidating and enforcer to your list of crimes.
I'm sorry. I was being inconsiderate.
Not showing any signs of guilt, Xavier puts down the X-ray. A spear of light materializes, floats over, and shines on an abandoned filling cabinet against the wall.
I did a quick look-see earlier.
No, it's filing cabinet. It's not filling cabinet. Filing cabinet. I did a quick look-see earlier. You should find some interesting there. Okay, that's Xavier. I should make his voice a little bit higher. Those files, they seem to be abandoned research reports and records of data. I carefully place the files into an evidence bag. As I do, a set of unfamiliar vials catches my eyes. They're tucked away in the corner of the drawer. And these leftover reagents.
I think they're designed to be used on predators.
My gaze flits between the reagents and Xavier. Then I pick up a metallic spray can and give it to him. Could you hold on to this for now? He takes a spray can, turning it over in his hand. He shakes it before pressing the nut. Why would you do that? Wait, what if it's dangerous?
Don't worry. It's empty.
It doesn't hurt to be safe, you know. You just don't go spraying around a random can of bullshit that you found in an abandoned warehouse that's known to experiment on people. Nonetheless, what the heck? You really like jumping headfirst into danger. Skeptical, I take the spray can back from Xavier and shake it. I pressed. You just told him not to do it, and you proceeded to do him yourself. What's the point here, my love? What is the point here, MC? What is the point you're trying to prove over here? Let's take this back to the lab for analysis. It might give us some lead on the frenzy enhancer. Suddenly, a sweet...
This scent... It's like...
Suddenly, Xavier's shoulder slumps against me as I soft move. Xavier? Hello? Are you okay? I quickly turn him towards me and closely examine him. I let out a sigh of relief after confirming he was alright. He's asleep. Is it because of the spray? 6 and 1 Predator Sleep Spray. 1 spritz guaranteed to KO or else you get money back. With a sigh, I prop up Xavier while placing the remaining reagents into an evidence bag. Then I realized something. Xavier, wake up! We're now on the ground floor. Why did you wait until we went downstairs to faint? The mission had been held on due to unforeseen circumstances. Staring at the seemingly endless staircase, I can't help but pinch Xavier's cheek. With a sigh, I hoist him in my back and begin my long trek. She is a strong girlie. Maybe it's because she's all muscle-brained. Okay, next is Raphael's. As expected, the figure restrained in the interrogation room chair shows no sign of being distressed. He looks more like an honored guest who's been cordially invited. Raphael in any dangerous situation, he's always so casual. Usually when Raphael gets caught, it's actually because he wants to be caught. Like, it's never because he gets caught in an unexpected situation, it's because he's always wanting to be caught. In, what is it? In Abyss Walker, he does that. In, what else? In his, one of the events, Wander in Lust? One of the events from the past actually I've read, like I watched, it's called Wander in Something. He gets caught and he does it intentionally to meet the princess. That's the MC. So whenever he's in a situation, an uncompromising situation, he's always like, I'm gonna get caught, and then he wants to be willing to get caught. Like, so it doesn't surprise me that he's like this. When I walk in, his gaze sweeps over the row of interrogation tools before landing on me.
Is this cutesy display the best you can do for your esteemed guests?
His voice is different. Interesting. Okay. I'm intrigued. I sit down at the interrogation table, and my expression remains the same. I purposefully avoid touching the file in front of me. You're right, the usual taxes used by us are inappropriate for an SS-class predator. Especially for you, Tamino. He has a new name too now? The confined space amplifies the strength in my word. It makes Raphael's cough sound particularly grating. But I'm used to this. But I'm used to this. When faced by the suspect's provocation, I nonchalantly continue speaking. Recently, the city's become aware of the Flowing Fire's great deeds, and you, their leader, proved to be elusive. It wasn't easy, but in the end, I got you in the palm of my hand. Did you, though? The man I considered as good as caught finally looks up, and an ambiguous smile appears on his face.
I see you're still relentlessly chasing after me, like a desperate playboy chasing skirts.
Oh
I trust all is well since we last saw each other, my dear supervisor.
He's not wrong. I was a supervisor back then, and we spent a considerable amount of time. Okay, what kind of supervisor? Before he became a predator, oh, okay, his history comes into play now. Before he became a predator, he was a renowned opera singer. Former supervisor, you mean?
Yeah, but someone here wants to reconnect.
I stand up and move closer to the railing, which allows Raphael's gaze to follow me. It's as if he's watching a prey willingly fall into a trap. A potent frenzy enhancer has appeared on the market and retraced its source to an abandoned building near Lincoln's suburbs. The building was used to imprison predators who had been experimented on. We We know one of its escapees later joined Flowing Fire.
So, you want me to help you find this person?
This individual was also a test subject. They probably have information about the frenzy enhancer.
I'm afraid you're talking to the wrong person. I'm not interested in these drugs.
Cooperation requires negotiation. I'm not here to negotiate with you, though. In other words, you're here to lend a hand. Raphael slightly flexes his wrist that's still restrained.
Do people in the LCBI use incarceration as a way to ask for help?
It's one of the LCBI's methods. However, I have my own way of doing things. I tap the panel in front of me a few times. The restraints binding Raphael to the chair disappears. From this point on, think of it as my personal invitation. You can decide whether to accept it or not. Like a king of beasts emerging from his den, Raphael takes a moment to stretch languidly.
Once we're out of the LCBI's jurisdiction, you'll be in my territory.
Okay.
Who knows? Maybe I'll get a taste of being a supervisor for once.
Why just once? Why just once?
You want me to be your loyal servant, right? Then you should keep me under close watch. You've done it before, and you can do it again.
Okay, babe. I will be your supervisor. What is this? I keep on forgetting about this.
You're a natural at giving orders.
Hey, hello, let's continue. After a thorough investigation, we discover a discarded audio chip in one of the abandoned building offices. Hoping to uncover new leads by repairing the chip, Raphael and I returned to the LCBI building. Along the way, we noticed that almost every wall was haphazardly plastered with wanted pictures. A few of them feature familiar predator criminals, yet a majority have a picture of a man walking beside me. Is he walking around like that?
The Northern District is more welcoming than I expected.
Isn't it? Rather conspicuous? Oh my goodness, I'm so... Why am I yawning this early? You'd be even more popular if they didn't run out of space. I turned to one of the walls to admire his accomplishment. Each wanted picture has a different charge. It'd take a novel to cover all of your crimes. As I look through the charges, my gaze lands on one of the destruction of public property. Popped a balloon mascot outside a restaurant via a bite. It shot up 100 meters into air before disappearing. The owner's testimony states that they were by the window and thought they saw fireworks. When they went outside to check, they realized their waiter was flying away. What? What is this story? Hello, Raphael is so freaking cool.
This predator isn't picky about the crimes they commit, thanks.
Yeah, I can see that. Wait a second. These wanted posters actually say you're the predator? Perpetrator? Hesitant, I shift my gaze to Raphael's face, but the alleged culprit seems to be unfazed.
Are there other interesting ones?
Apart from serious and dangerous one, a majority of charges are trivial as he stole snack from the vending machine. Why is it so goofy? This one and this. I don't think you'd do stuff like that. Are there other predators who are bold enough to commit crimes under your name? Raphael lifts his head and scans the wanted poster. He mimics my scrutiny from earlier.
Being able to pin their crimes on me is probably the only thing you can get out of being part of Flow and Fire. It doesn't really offer anything
Okay, so he
else.
didn't do it? Amidst a sea of wanted posters, it's impossible to discern which crimes, if any, are actually his. So are they just pinning crimes on him? Puzzled, I look at the wanted posters again and notice something odd about the posters. From impressionist to abstract art, there's a portrait of Raphael in every art style. No wonder there's a bizarre mix of crimes here. With all these abstract paintings and simple sketches, you have to be an idiot not to pin random charges on you.
And you took your sweet time to notice something was off.
That's because I know you. Those abstract doodles just turn into realistic portraits in my mind.
Really?
Raphael leans in and his face is suddenly the only thing I can see. God, his face card. Oh my god, it's so beautiful. I look at him more and more and I realize I like his face card more. Like the more I look at it, the more I like it. Like the first time I saw an ad, I wasn't really like a fan. Like he just looked like a generic pretty boy, but with his personality, it just goes well. I just like it. Stunned, I tried to avoid his intense gaze, but I failed to hide the warmth creeping up my cheek. Okay, MC. Okay.
Why are you blushing?
It's because you're so close to me.
I just want to see what this realistic version of me looks like in your eyes.
You don't need to say anymore. You won't see him even if you're this close. Flustered, I raise my hand and frantically trace a simple stick in the air. A circle for the head, a line for the body, 2 sticks for arms, and 2 sticks for legs. That's the you in my eyes.
It's not any different from the balloon mascot on that wanted poster.
Raphael accepts this and puts some distance between us. Yet, just as I'm about to breathe a sigh of relief, an unexpected cool sensation touches my ear.
I wonder, do you get this flustered with every balloon mascot?
You don't need to say anymore, it's just with you, baby. You're the only balloon mascot in my eyes. Who gave you permission to speculate about an enforcer's behavior? And just so you know, it's hot out here. Either way, we'll need to take your photo for those wanted posters someday. It doesn't matter if you're a balloon person or a rubber ball person. As we reach the ground floor of the LCBI building, I sign for a package with daily necessities, then I hand it to Raphael. Here, carry your own things.
What's in it?
Everything you need for your stay. You don't want to spend your time in the interrogation room with air, right?
I can't tell if you're overestimating that shabby room or underestimating me.
I should have brought in your wanted poster that mentions property damage. We might need it soon. After staying downstairs for a bit, I contact the investigation department and hand over the recovered audio clip to a colleague. However, they glance at it once and say the mysterious chip we recovered has corrupted data. The trail goes cold. Unsure of what to do next, I...
Follow me. I know of a secret workshop that can fix it.
Ooh, connections! I'm gonna go get some more tea, guys. My mom just told me to get some more tea, so. Okay. Okay, now next we can do Zane's. I'm kind of interested in him especially because his personality seems a little bit whack. The interrogation room is eerily silent as I face the criminal sitting across me. Pretending to be confident, I slam the case file onto the table and take a moment to contemplate my approach.
You seem surprised.
I am actually. Pretty surprised. It's hard not to be. I'm talking to the warden. Oh shit, okay. So he is kind of like an authority figure. See? You see? So because the banner trailer did say the warden, and I was confused because he's a prisoner. So I guess he used to be one and now he's a predator. Rumors about the sudden disappearance of this infamous warden has been circulating for a while now. I guess this is what Dawnbreaker Zane would have been like. But no one could have predicted him ending up behind bars. Or him being in my custody for that matter. Our last meeting was when I had to be brought in for an internal investigation. I spent a few days behind bars. To think the mysterious warden interrogated me himself back then. Now our roles have been reversed. It's unfortunate that we've met again under these circumstances. Zane remains silent. He only gives me a cold look. While you have the right to remain silent, rest assured I can make you talk. Since we're still in this friendly exchange stage, is there anything you'd like to say? We aren't strangers after all. Zane raises his hand. There are bound in chains. He shakes them in front of me and the metal rattles.
This is your idea of a friendly exchange?
I pull out a key from my pocket and swiftly unlock his restraints. The chains fall into the floor, the clattering jarring in the quiet interrogation room. And with that, I do believe I've proven my sincerity to you. Zane finally gives me his undivided attention as he flexes his fingers. Flexible fingers! I'm sorry, I stopped.
A gesture of goodwill typically requires one to return the favor. What do you want?
A potent frenzy enhancer has appeared on the black market recently. It can make predators stronger and more dangerous, which will lead to more civil unrest. According to our intel, the frenzy enhancer was leaked from an abandoned ever research facility. The report itself is in a hidden room in the Southern District. With the scrutinizing gaze, Zane places his hand on the table.
You've already obtained this much intel. Why do you need me?
Why do I not need you? The location of this room is unknown to most people. Only a select few have that information.
So you went through all the trouble to bring me here. I suppose you don't have many leads to work with.
We do have leads, but one more informant increases our chance of success.
Placing your hopes in another person's hands is rarely a wise choice.
You're not another person though, you're insane. His measured, unhurried tone always gives me the impression that he has the upper hand. But I'm the one with all the cards here. Even enemies can become allies with the right incentive. A location can give the warden his freedom. Surely this is a fair exchange. Zane looks up at me and a hint of amusement plays on his lips.
Is everything a transaction with you now? I thought you were relying on our history as old acquaintances.
Oh, you wanna go that way? Hell, I mean, I don't mind. No, I don't mind that. I don't know why a warmth creeps up in my face. I awkwardly turn away. I'll interpret that as you agreeing to cooperate. Zane doesn't confirm or deny my statement. He picks up a pen and signs his name on the release form without delay. You didn't read the fine print. Aren't you worried you just sold your soul?
I already signed the document. If I did sell myself, I'll be at your disposal.
He is pretty good at this. I think I like him better with a wolf cut than his regular normal hair, to be honest. This is so much better. Zane, please keep your hair this way. Don't go back to your regular old haircut. That's so boring.
Didn't you say we would be working together? Are you testing me by keeping your distance?
Hey, you wanna come closer to me? Oh, what the? My man just moaned. I didn't know what to do with that. I did not know what to do with it. After securing Zane's release, we officially embark on our journey to uncover the intel we need. We search the abandoned Ever Research facility and successfully locate pages of the research report related to the Frenzy Enhancer. Unfortunately, they only bear faint ink marks. There isn't any legible text we can make out. And so we have no choice but to take a different approach. We've already contacted the informants. That was quick.
The prison is a melting pot. Spend enough time there and you'll have connections in all sorts of circles.
I can imagine. Why are we visiting a desert place? Desert? A desert place? What? Why am I reading desert? Obviously because he wants a dessert, you dumbass.
This is an intel hub.
Okay, stop lying, Zane. Stop lying to yourself and stop lying to me, because we both know it's because you like sweets. As I take in the shop's pastel macaron themed display window, I find myself lost in thought. This is far from the image of Lincoln's top secret intel hub that I imagined. I expected the entrance to be behind an ominous painting, or maybe the fierce looking statue by the door, which would be a secret switch. You have too much of an active image.
If that were the case, it would have been exposed countless times by now.
Yep. Hidden in plain sight. Zane stops the car and leans out of the driver's window. He places his order with a composed expression.
Hello. I'm here to pick up my food.
Do you remember what you ordered, sir?
His back tattoo is so sexy. It's like it's around his spine and so beautiful.
Ice cream with numbing spice. No chili. Donuts with salt and no sugar. 1 set of medium rare macarons and 1 well done. Both sprinkled with salt and pepper.
Of
Huh?
course. And the lady?
I'll just have the plainest vanilla ice cream. No topping, please. For the first time in my life, I feel like I'm the one with the weird tastes. At a loss for words, I look at Zane.
A slice of chiffon cake for her. The most basic flavor.
I think I'll try one of your salty donuts later if that's okay.
Here's your order, sir. Don't.
As soon as Zane takes the receipt, he starts the car. We quickly leave the neighborhood. That's such a weird order, though. That's it? Confused, I clutched a large box overflowing with desserts and looked to Zane for answers. I didn't realize your associates in the black market had sweet tooth. It's sort of cute to use desserts as currency.
I was speaking in code. The ice cream represents the required service. The donuts signify my offered compensation, and the macarons indicate the deadline for intel delivery.
I know, but still, salted donuts and... what was it? Ice cream with numbing spice? Like... huh? That's such a weird menu item. I feel like intel should be like more or less like not obvious. I feel like this gave away that it was an intel. He handed me the receipt and I see a string of numbers in it. It turns out to be a phone number in code.
We usually communicate using disposable phone numbers for follow-ups.
It's unbelievable that a desert place... why do I keep on saying desert? A desert place could be considered a cover for an intel hub.
It started out as a pet shop, actually. However, they got tired of dealing with cat fur and dog hair, so they switched to desserts.
I mean, I hope they didn't get rid of the cat fur and dog. There's something in his words that catches my attention. A flood of memories washes over me. What about your old clinic? Did you leave it in their care too?
No. I closed it after I moved.
I'm starting to miss the birds, cats, and puppies you used to have. You used to be a vet?
It's fine. They found good homes.
Okay, at least they found good homes.
They're happier now than they were when they had to constantly move with me.
Aww. I'm about to commend him for his kindness when I realized something. Wait a second. You didn't give me my turtle too, right? It was staying with you temporarily. I was gonna get it back.
Don't worry. I made sure to keep your turtle.
Okay. Satisfied with this answer, I hand Zane one of the ice cream cones I'm holding. I keep the other one for myself. Here you go. Consider this payment for being a turtle sitter.
You're giving me the ice cream that I bought? What an interesting regifting strategy.
I know. My family likes to regift often too. Even though he said those words, Zane takes the ice cream cone. He bites the cherry off the top of it with ease. Is there anyone who hates cherries like me? I don't like the canned cherries they have. It's disgusting. It's so nasty. I don't know how anyone can eat canned cherries. Regular cherries are fine, like the big ones, like they're fine. I love with the seeds inside. I'm fine with eating those, but the canned cherries they have on top of those cakes on Sundays, those disgust. I don't know why they thought that was a good idea. Just put fresh cherries on top. Like, it's not that hard. You have quite the collection of identities. 1 minute you're an underground doctor with the veterinary clinic as a font. Then you're the warden, and now you're a prisoner I've interrogated. He has a lot of identities. I agree. Hello? Vet? Then a warden? how does a vet and a warden even overlap with each other?
Aren't you the one who went from bounty hunter to enforcer? We
Oh,
simply
we
took
were a
different
bounty
roads
hunter?
to arrive at the same destination.
I'm about to probe about the meaning behind him saying the same destination when melted ice cream drips on my cheek. Zane suddenly leans in and ostensibly wipes it away with a napkin. He starts whispering. The sudden warmth of his breath on my ear makes an unexpected heat rush to my cheeks.
Be careful. I believe we're being watched.
I mean, if you're this close to me, I don't mind being watched. Okay, finally it's Caleb. I'm guessing Caleb still are adopted sibling while in this case. So let's see how this goes. As the door to the interrogation rooms closes, sounds from the outside world are silenced. Good evening, Mr. Consulman. The soft clink of chain disturbs the quietness as Caleb lifts his head. His gaze meets mine. The famous consulman of the Northern District maintained his composure even when he's restrained to a chair. And when he sees me, a faint smile appears on his face. I guess you're settling quite nicely.
It's an interesting experience, I'll give it.
I take a seat at the table, open the files before me, and read the charge against him out loud. Allegedly, Councilman Caleb from the Northern District is suspected of bribing LCBI officials. He intends to interfere with the LCBI standard protocols. As such, an arrest warrant and investigations have been conducted. How will you respond to these charges? Instead of answering my question, he crosses his leg and shifts into a more comfortable position. With unhurried composure, he looks at me.
Before I answer your question, Miss Enforcer, I have a personal conundrum that must be addressed. I hope you can help me clarify the situation.
Go ahead. Go on.
As far as I'm aware, the LCBI needs to undergo a rather complex process to obtain an arrest warrant for a councilman. I'm curious. I wonder who would use such a method. All for the sake of detaining me, no less.
Even though it's presented as an inquiry, his gaze is fixated on me. He already knows the answer. I lower my voice and lean in towards his ear. If you knew it was me, then why did you willingly comply?
Did it ever occur to you that I complied because I knew it was you?
Interesting. So Caleb, how will you respond to these charges? Caleb doesn't say a word as he meets my gaze again. Then he sighs as if he's finally conceding.
You accuse me of bribery. Are you referring to the evening of the day before yesterday? A certain enforcer invited me to visit her home for a private discussion.
Huh? Hey. I don't mind, pero antenne kali ko dani ba nito? Austin. Let's continue. Well, Mr. Caleb, you will be detained and suspicion of obstructing the LCBI. Once the formalities are complete, I can't hold myself back anymore. I reach for the wall and switch off the listening device. This is an interrogation room, not your living room. You could at least try to hide our relationship, Mr. Councilman.
So, your goal was to actually lock me up?
At least you're safe here. The fact that Caleb is an SSS class predator is a secret only known to him and recently, Caleb attended a banquet and someone deliberately released a large amount of frenzy enhancer to cause chaos. Although the incident was quickly contained, reports accusing Caleb of being a predator flooded the internet. Whoever the mastermind is has been planning this for a while. They're trying to create a scandal and enforce you out of the office. Regardless of the plans, they can't touch you while you're under the LCBI's protection, for now at least.
In other words, you'll keep me here until the public outcry dies down.
Do you have a problem with that? Oh, do you have a problem with that?
Not really. I'll just treat this as a vacation that I don't often get.
You should.
Besides, our lovely enforcer wouldn't have the heart to leave me all by myself, right? Besides, our lovely enforcer wouldn't have the heart to leave me all by myself, right?
One thing I do like about Caleb is his yearning for the MC. I pretend I didn't see the mischievous glint in his eyes and clear my throat. Ahem. Given your unique position, it wouldn't be appropriate for you to remain within the LCBI building indefinitely. I slide a document across the table for Caleb to see. I touch the control panel and the restraints around Caleb's body instantly clatter to the ground. Shortly after your identity was exposed, there was a series of... what? There was a series of predator attacks across the Northern District. The traces of frenzy enhancer we found at those crime scenes matched the frenzy enhancer from the banquet. Our investigation revealed that all of these frenzied predators were spotted near an abandoned building in the Southern District at some point. Considering how you lived in both Southern and Northern District, I made a request on your behalf. You'll be acting as a special consultant. You'll be assisting me with this investigation. However, you must remain within my line of sight at all times for this assignment. You can't leave without my approval either. Worried that he might not cooperate, I quickly add to my statement. You already pleaded guilty. You don't have the option to refuse.
I could never say no to your requests anyway. Aren't I already under enforcer surveillance?
Okay, let's continue with the last chapter. After discussing our options, Caleb and I decided to investigate the abandoned building. We climbed the steps of the facility, only to find our path blocked by an iron gate at the entrance. That's weird. This place has been abandoned for years. Why would someone go out of their way to block the entrance?
There's not a speck of dust on the lock. Someone's been here recently. Looks like we're on the right track.
We hit a dead end though. Do you have any bright ideas, my special consultant? I called Caleb and encouraged him to come up with a plan. Caleb gently pats my outstretched hand before turning his attention to our surroundings.
You throw your weight around the moment we're out of the LCBI's jurisdiction, huh? You're a smart cookie, Miss Enforcer.
I think I'm embarrassed to be walking around like this because I would not a secondhand embarrassment. Give them some coat, man. Just give them something to cover the nipples. This jacket over here, I should just find that shit, man. Since I have you in the palm of my hand, I should make the most out of this opportunity.
Ah, so it's like that. I see.
Suddenly, Caleb leans in close. His face is very close to mine. What are you? Under his amused gaze, I hold my breath. My heart starts racing before I know it. Girl! Hold your stand. You are an enforcer. Hold your stand.
What do you think I'm gonna do?
What do you think I'm thinking? Caleb, you... Before I can finish, he gently pinches my nose. Coward. Don't do that. Still silent, Caleb pulls his hand back.
I haven't seen your nose get scrunched up like that before. My curiosity got the best of me. Whoops.
We're done playing around. Thanks to Caleb's suggestion, we make our way around the side of the building. In an unassuming corner, I spot a small, easily overlooked window. I stand on my tiptoes and try to gauge the distance between me and it. We need to find something to stand on first. Caleb, we should... Caleb? I turn around, but Caleb has vanished without a trace. I look up toward the source of the sound and see Caleb is leaning out of the window with his chin propped up on his hand. He mischievously smiles at me.
Need a lift?
How did you even get up there?
What? We haven't seen each other in forever, so you forgot what I'm capable of? Are you ready? I'll bring you up now.
Caleb makes a spice gesture with his hand. In the blink of an eye, I'm floating in midair. Evil. I forgot that he had gravity evil.
Give me your hand.
With the wind close to me, I lift my foot. Now I'm ready to climb over the frame. I can do it myself. Yet I soon find myself suddenly drifting away from the... Caleb, how old do you think you are?
I'm pretty sure I'm old enough to sweep you off your feet, Pipsqueak.
That is so not subtle. I nimbly climb to the window. With Caleb's steady hand supporting me, I smoothly land inside the building's corridor. Desolation unfolds before us with an overturned office, papers strewn across the floor, and withered potted plants. Caleb and I are in what appears to be a medication room, complete with clutter and dirty vials. We comb through the mess. Hopefully, something was left behind so you can use it as a clue.
Usage report, anti-laughter capsules.
Standing before an old rust-covered filing cabinet, Caleb plucks a dusty flower. No, Caleb plucks a dusty folder from the depths of a drawer. Intrigued, I take a closer look. Treatment for uncontrollably fits of laughter or episodes of inappropriate mirth in solitude. Directions: take orally with water. 1 dose reduces laughter. 2 dose completely suppresses it. The report we read said this place used to be a secret research facility owned by Ever. I guess finding something like this is to be expected. But it was shut down decades ago because of an incident, if I'm not mistaken. I accessed the LCBI's database on my device and look up information related to the company.
It was closed down after the authorities discovered the illegal experiments in non-compliant drug manufacturing.
How do you know that?
I was the one who approved the proposal for its assets to be seized.
Period. It seems Ever was particularly interested in this company. They even sent people to contact Caleb privately. It was probably an attempt to illegally influence him via unofficial channels. Judging by the state of this place, you must have resisted their advances. Well done. I straighten my posture and give him a thumbs up.
Or they didn't know which buttons to push.
Interesting. Philip seems unperturbed by our conversation. He pulls out an old, worn, mechanical box from under the workbench and carefully examines it. I suspect they're the people who leaked your information as a predator.
The chances of that being the case have definitely increased.
Caleb pulls out a slightly chipped vial from the box. I approach him, but a familiar scent hits my nose before I'm even near him. What is he doing? It smells like the frenzy enhancer we found at the last place we've investigated. Caleb and I exchange look. It seems Ever has dark secrets. Is that it? Oh my god, it crashed.
Some long for longevity before fading to dust. Some long for eternal sleep as eulogy chanted by stars. Into that serenity, their lost time forever buried.
Does that mean I finished it? Okay, I guess we did finish it. Maybe. We did. Okay. As for the rest, oh, what is there still left to do? Activity log. Oh, it's this one. Agenda. Oh. Thank you. Okay, now that I'm done with 11 Deep Space, I will start Genshin. Let me take a break or use the restroom first. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Whatever. Let's just go with display capture. Oh yes. It's still a crystal fly. Oh. Or we only have half. Pretty sure we have transient resin. But I also have some condensed resin. I can use that as well.
This realm is
I was originally planning to stream genshin yesterday, but for some reason, the allergy medicine I took the day before knocked me out so badly, I woke up at 5 p.m. at night, or in the evening. I slept for... I, s- 13, I slept for 18 hours,
if you ever have it.
which is crazy. Absolutely crazy. I've never slept that much. 18 hours straight. So I just finished my resin and hopped onto Infinity Nikki. Um, just finish doing my and then Oh my gosh, are you being serious right now? This stupid internet again. Hello, Pink, can you work with me?
Hear the echoes of the valley. Everybody stand up, get to work. Suffer the wrath of Eastling.
It's 1 minute because of stupid thing. My internet is not having its moment. It's off. Or did it?
Transfixed. How annoying. Show no mercy. Fulfill our pact.
Can you come together? Oh sh.
Adventure time. I'm going in. You two. Time to end them. Leg bear. Bring it. Get to work. Everybody stand back. Eat Lolene. Eat Papa. Get up.
200 cray is crazy. That's a lot. Garbage. Garbage. I'm not surprised. I thought I'd let this get lucky on my birthday. Apparently it's not happening.
Fulfill our pact. I'm going in. Suffer the wrath of Eastling.
100 cray. Not bad.
Overruled. Everybody stand back. Get to work. You two. Time to end. This is where.
This is depressing.
Fulfill our pact. Teamwork is dreamwork. Eat Lolene. Eat Papa. Get.
Not a single crit piece. Not even a stand. This is horrible.
Bring it. Go in. Show no mercy. Suffer the wrath of Overruled.
Two goblets. Please be power goblet. And Nemo. I was as predictable as. I think this will give me an achievement. What is he? Oh. Ew. What? Oh shit. Oh. Oh, there's a... Oh shit. I wonder what kind of achievement I can get from this. No, I don't know what kind. Good job.
Here's to a life where the drinks keep flowing and the Mora keeps rolling.
Okay, you need to get a special blend version to get the achievement. Looks like you can just get it with the regular. Have to wait for the special blend. Interesting. One coffee and one coffee. Hey buddy, don't get there.
Add Astra.
Applesauce. Welcome to the Adventurers Guild.
Add Astra. Thank you for complete.
One more push. Goal for Arlecchino. So bad. I was hoping to get her C1, but you know. Okay. Go for. What do we get? Oh, it's resin. We can go farm again.
Teamwork is dreamwork. Fulfill our pact. Eat lolly, eat papa, get him. Transfixed.
I got so many crit circlets. No, I get so many circlets, but I don't get a single crit rate and crit damage on them.
Everybody stand back.
Just once, I would like to feel how it is to be lucky on your birthday. So far, not going so well.
Transfixed. Show no mercy. Go in. Eat lolly, eat papa.
Yes, it rolls crit damage.
Get to work. Everybody stand back. Suffer the wrath and eat, please.
I don't know what I was expecting.
Teamwork is dreamwork. You two. Time to end.
Before. Garbage. You know, I really wish they would make a portable alchemy table by now because it's so annoying to go and have to synthesize stupid resin one more time. I don't know what they were thinking. They said, make this an inconvenient type. A fan. I am truly not a fan. It's one resin. It's so sad when compared to 11 deep spaces, 5 wishes, 5 standard wishes, 500 diamonds, and a special messages from 5 boys. Like,
Show no mercy. Everybody stand back.
the standards is
Lolly, eat papa.
low. But you know, whatever. We take what we get. It's genshin.
Fulfill our
Did I not the crit rate one? It was the only good one. Almost good. Garbage. Garbage. I can tell it's garbage without even look. Never mind. Oh, that's some flowers. Okay. Let's roll a piece of pots. Let me just convert them first. I have to put them on. This is the one good piece I got last time I was farming. Hoping for attack first. I think I found it. This will damage. I will give you. Okay. This is really good. I just need an attack sand. This is not all this garbage. Elemental mastery is something, but I don't really need that much elemental mastery for like, you know, a good. So I'm thinking whether or not craft a sands for her, or should I craft a goblet for her? Because right now I do have two elixir right now, and I know they said they were gonna give us the elixir confirmation, like the rolls, the two good rolls that we originally wanted, and it's kind of really long. Like it's not the next patch; it's the patch after that. So it's gonna be a long wait, and I don't know if I want to wait that long. You know what? I'll keep on re-rolling. Not re-rolling. I'll keep on going to the artifact domain until that version comes along. What's the version after this? I think it's 5.4. Maybe it's. I think if the next patch is 5.4, then it's probably gonna come in 5.5. Right now, genshin for me is just logging in, doing my dailies, and farming for my artifacts. I haven't gotten a single good artifacts. Except for that one whimsy flower. I didn't roll it. I have so many attack sands. Just not a single one. Like I have this really where's that attack sand? This good one. I also have this one, but I can't can't do any of them. I don't have a crit rate piece. Crit rate. That's what. I still need a sand. Anyways, I am pretty much done for genshin. I don't know if Nikki has anything special for player's birthday, because I know Nikki celebrated her own birthday recently, so I don't know if that counts. Let me just quickly go into Honkai Star, because I do need to do my dailies there as well. The installation package. This is so hot. I don't know why they decided to put it over there as a shortcut, but oh, Divergent Universe refreshed. I forgot. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's the 100. Yeah, it's so cute. God. That's hello. Why is it taking so long?
Time to twirl! The big diamond! It's all yours! Endless freedom. Nothing but a force. Watch your head. Time to twirl! Open sesame. What a crow. Time to twirl! Endless freedom. Nothing but a force.
Garbage.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl! The big diamond! It's all yours! Stand your ground.
Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
Endless freedom. Nothing but a force. Time to twirl!
Watch your head.
Time to twirl! Open sesame. Good for you. Stand your ground. Endless freedom. Nothing but a force. Time to twirl! The big diamond! It's all yours! Open sesame. What a crow. Time to twirl! Endless freedom. Nothing but a force.
Let me just level up a random like have so many useless relics that I'm just keeping for what if. Like what am I even gonna use this? This is the fire damage. Fire break effect. Like what do I even need? I did roll crit damage. That's what I thought. Garbage. Sure if I even have enough time to finish my diversion. But I need to go out soon. The loading screen is already taking time.
Wanna guess how many more cups of coffee you need to down before we finish this fight?
Maybe Sunday would be better.
All or nothing. Banish your fears. That's without wavering resolve. Feeling lucky. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. Watch your head. Death, you're finding life.
A curiosity. Nothing but a thought. What a crowd. You know, this is diamond! It's all yours!
Shit, I was so close.
What are you looking for?
For the call. Watch your head. The dice have been cast. Bust. Or maybe I'll take it all.
You know what? This is diamond! It's all yours!
This moment. Not in your power. Farewell.
Honored me. You know what? This is diamond! It's all yours!
Spend freely.
Oh dear! Time to kill!
Here all day long. The dice have bust. Or maybe I'll take it all. For the call. Farewell. Dice from your power.
You know what? This is diamond! It's all yours!
Hedge your bets.
Yeah, I know. My Spectrum has been acting a little bit recently. Kind of annoying. Almost made me bald. Welcome to stream though. You're back again. What kind of abundance? I like that. Already have. I can take the escapade. Ooh. Nice. At least we didn't get any of the bad ones. Okay. Okay. Alright. Okay, it's not that bad. Ah, wait. Oh, okay. I almost got a ship. I lost all in my equations. I need one more relation and
Feeling lucky.
Take a look. Okay, continue.
The day is full of hope. The time's a bust. Or maybe we'll take it off.
Curiosity and mystery. Nothing but a boy. Open sector. What a crow. Curiosity and mystery. Nothing but a boy.
The dice are bust. Or maybe we'll take it off.